My wife and I, both 30s, have been together now for almost 4 years. We got married pretty early on into our relationship, and most of the reason that happened was because she lied to me above a wide range of topics, from her owning her own home, was renting, to her having her own business, actually was a sugar daddy taking care of her, to telling me she had no baggage from any of her exes. One of them has been in our lives until maybe last year. I met her at a time when I was going through a massive breakup, and instead of taking the time I needed to heal from that, I ended up meeting her and marrying her the very next month. Yikes. Well, this turned out exactly the way you would expect, and little by little I started noticing all the stuff that was off. Eventually caught her up in several lies regarding her sugar daddy index, claiming they are out of her life, but really she was snapping and chatting to them the entire time. I actually moved out and got my own place after I discovered this, and she convinced me to give her another shot as she has a lot of trauma and would change for me. Well, that was in Jan, and sometime around May I discovered that she was still snapping her ex, blocked me on Snapchat to make me believe she wasn't using it if I looked her up. We had several talks over a few weeks, and in the end we decided we would stay together and she would actually leave her past ways behind. I told her very clearly then if she betrayed my trust or ignored my boundaries again, I was done and would walk away. After this I genuinely stopped checking on her, and for some stupid reason trusted what she said she would do. However, recently she has been acting off, and I noticed a few of her old habits. So yesterday I went into her phone and noticed on her screen time that during hours she told me she was sleeping, she was actually awake and had spent several hours each night on Cash App of all things. Once I got into her Cash App, I noticed her sugar daddy had been sending her money all month long. I didn't look further because I didn't have the time. I will never trust her again, and I know the relationship is over. She has no car, no job currently, no savings of her own. Her brother recently passed away and her dad is borderline in hospice with cancer. I don't to go full scorched earth on her because I do love her, and she is going through a super hard time with literally no one to fall back on. The girl is my best friend, and I genuinely do not want her life to be any worse off than it currently is. However, I know I want to leave the relationship. Not sure what to do.